If you head a few miles north on 295 from our nation's capital, you'll find FedEx Field, the NFL's largest stadium, and its team has some of its most loyal fans. Hit and dropped at the 39-yard line. That return will set the offense up nicely.
They did an outstanding job blocking for the returner, and he repaid their efforts with a huge gain.
Peterson on the handoff. Tackle was made by Kirk Morrison. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. They go with the toss. Peterson gains about a yard on the play. Steps up in the pocket.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins will start this drive at the 20. Throws it. Myers was there to bring him down.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that ball.
They go with the run. E.J. Henderson makes the tackle.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic, they can really help stop the run.
And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. McFadden picks up a yard on the play. Throws short. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. They line up at the 50. He breaks the tackle, a gain of 3 yards.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
He throws right, and the pass is incomplete.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
Penalty on the play, first one today. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
It's 4th down. The Redskins are lining up to punt it away. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Peterson gets the carry. 5 yards. That brings up 2nd down. The running back has it. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Gets the pass off. Kirk Morrison was there to bring him down.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
He's running out of time.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Dumps it out right. Complete. He's going to go down almost immediately, though. That's a 3-yard gain.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
And he's hammered at the 37.
Nice job on the line by the Redskins.
McFadden is the return man. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Myers tackles him for a loss at the 17-yard line.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
Pass completed for a gain of 8.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Expected to sit on an adult's lap during the game.
Hit and drop at the 40. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Freeland with the gift. He gets out to about the 42-yard line before several defenders bring him down. Dumps it out left. They gain 5 on the play. That'll make it 3rd down. Throws it, makes the catch. Tackle was made by Griffin.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
He'll get it again. The stop was made by Kirk Morrison.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Passes the ball. Tackle was made by Michael Griffin.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Throws just as the pressure gets there. Big play, and the Cowboys will have a 1st and goal. 1st down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Passes to his left. Did he get there? After discussing it, they rule no touchdown. He'll try the end zone. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion. This is the 9th play of this drive. Hands off to the back, and he's in. The Dallas Cowboys get 6 after going 60 yards on 9 plays. Very well done. Weeks puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Short throw to the right. Caught and dropped. Hakeem Nicks with his 3rd reception. We played a quarter. The score is 7-0. Cowboys. They line up at the 23. Thompson hands it off straight ahead.
The Redskins are simply getting stuffed on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
Throws it short. Is there for the catch.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Hit as he passes.
I like going with the play-action pass in that situation. They caught the defense cheating a little bit, completed it for a good pickup.
They hand it off. Hit and drop behind the line.
The Redskins are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
The stop was made by E.J. Henderson. Hakeem Nicks has now caught 60 passes on the season. They'll give it off here. Tackle was made by Sean Phillips. And this is the 8th play of the drive. He'll get the call again. He tries to spin, and he is dropped.
The Redskins have had very little success running the ball so far, but that time they were able to create a little push and get some decent yardage.
Throws it out. Sean Phillips had the coverage on the play. 4th down. The Redskins are lining up to punt it away. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Not a good bounce on this one. The Cowboys got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. They'll give it off here. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Peterson gets 7 yards on the play. Hands it off. Too close to call. Here comes the chain gang. He got it.
Short little run, but they didn't need much on that one. They decided to just go ahead and pick up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground again. The stop was made by Crawford. They got 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. He gets out to about the 35-yard line before he is caught and tackled. They pick up 2 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Short throw. Griffin is there on the tackle.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
He fields the punt at the 16. He gets out to the 32-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Dumps it out left.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
He's under a heavy rush.
Really good work by the Cowboys.
Gets the ball away. Gamble has it. Still working.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
There for the catch. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Peterson drops it. Who's going to come up with this one? It's picked up. The Redskins come away with the football.
I'm not sure if he was actually the first one to get there or not, but boy, what a job he did scraping that thing out of there.
Here's the give.
The Redskins actually get a little bit of yardage there. They've been shut down in the running game so far.
He gets another carry. Cuts back, and he's dropped. He was hit.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Johnson is the deep man awaiting the return. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Gets the pass out.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
First and 10. 2 minutes left in the half. Stays on his feet.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense. If you can't stop the run, then you have to deal with play action.
Dumps it out right. Tackle was made by Crawford. Anthony Gonzalez makes his 3rd grab.
Let's be smart. Let's play ball. They can't stop us.
The pass is away.
The Cowboys are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Here's the pass. Still perfect on the drive.
This defense is going to have a hard time today if they try and defend this 4-wide set with a 43 defense.
Here's the give. The stop was made by Chad Greenway.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
And he's hit as he let go of the ball.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
He needs to make a decision. It's 4th down. They'll line this one up. This one 23 yards away. Penalty on the play. First one today. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding. They call on the field goal unit here. This will be a 33-yard attempt. It's no good. The Redskins will set up shop at the 23. Snap is low. Barely gets that one off.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
And he's hit as he throws. Tackle is made by Chris Gamble.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there, baby.
Passes it out. Jackson is there on the tackle.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Almost picked. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass.
Second down.
We got to keep playing.
Flips it out short. Phillips makes the tackle. The Redskins will take their last timeout. Here's the throw, and the defender intercepts it. And he's depleted at the 30. The Cowboys defense has come up with 2 picks now in the first half. Here's the give. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. Crawford is there on the tackle. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Here are the other scores from the first half of action. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, Dallas racked up over 200 yards in the first half. Dallas leads it by 7. Top plays from the first half, here you go.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to FedEx Field. He'll down it in the end zone. The Redskins will begin this drive at the 20-yard line. Screen pass to the back.
The Redskins still look to be a little unsure on pass plays. One reason is the secondary is doing such a great job tying up these receivers and giving them so little room to work.
Fred, 38. Fred, 38. Z.
He throws short. Too close to call. Here comes the chain gang. They didn't get it, and that's how close they are. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Passes. At the 40, at the 30. He's knocked out at the 25-yard line.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. Little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end.
From the 25-yard line. Moves to his right. He's dropped. B.J. Raji now has 5 sacks this season. Gets the pass away. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. He did get enough for the first. Gives to the back. And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line before he gets taken down. Passes it. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. Crosses the plane. Well, we'll wait to see. Yes, it's going to be 6 points.
Well, you can't ask for a more evenly matched game than this one. Just knock in the extra point, and we are tied heading to the latter portions of this one.
Extra point is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. It's fielded at the 2. Drop at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys will start this drive at the 26-yard line. And the pass is knocked away. Johnson was the intended receiver on the play.
Second down.
Feeds it to the back. Tackle is made by Crawford. A nice pickup of about 8 yards.
Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
He catches it and is tackled immediately.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Passes to his left. Huge hit.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
He slides.
This quarterback's a good athlete, no question about it. When he drops back to throw, you had better account for his ability to run the football, or you're going to give up a first down like they just did.
Gets the pass away. The stop was made by Crawford.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high. But when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Peterson on the run. Cross was there on the tackle. A pickup of about 3. That'll bring up second down. He gets out to about the 18-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. Freeman lost the ball. They'll pile up for it. Turner scoops it. The Cowboys are going to hold on to it.
Heads up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
First down, goal to go. Ball on the 10. Throws it. And he's out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
And he caught it. Peterson picks up about 4 yards with the catch. That'll make it third down. Dallas is on the move. Touchdown, Dallas.
That play is just so hard to stop down here on the goal line. All you have to do is get a little body position. Quarterback zips it in there. These two guys are tremendous at that play.
Dallas is up 7. He'll down it in the end zone.
The Redskins looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side. Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Here's the give. The stop was made by Hope. Darren McFadden did a good job to get free and pick up the first. On the ground, up the middle. He's starting to show some frustration after another short gain. This defense has really made it tough going. Tackle was made by Hope. A couple of yards there, and that makes it 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's play. Let's play. 38. 38. All right.
Gets the pass off. Still on his feet.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice long careers.
He throws right. Stuckey makes it 5 catches for the game. The stop was made by B.J. Rogers. Might want to start thinking of a different approach as this running game has been ineffective. Throws it. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Tackle was made by Kelly.
The Redskins are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Yeah!
There for the reception. That pass play goes nowhere. That'll bring up 2nd down. He fights forward to about the 20 before he's tackled.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Good game so far as we head to the 4th. Our score here is the Cowboys 14, the Redskins 7. Goes for the end zone. They'll take him down, but not before he gives the Redskins a 1st and goal. McFadden gets another carry.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
And it's completed. Still on his feet. Peyton Hillis gets in for 6. Wait, no signal yet. After discussing it, they rule no touchdown. Gives it to the back. Touchdown.
Great job by the big man up front there. It was simply patient running behind good blocking.
Up and good. Here's your sprint drive summary. And over 6 minutes still left in the 4th quarter. With the score, the Redskins 14, the Cowboys 14. The offense will start at the 20, 1st and 10. handoff on the draw. Mays was there on the tackle. Peterson gets 6 yards on the carry. They'll keep it on the ground again. Cross makes the tackle. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. This is close. They'll bring out the chains.
All right, let's go. That's the way to do it.
They didn't get it, and that's how close they are. 4th down. The Cowboys are lining up to punt this one away. They'll bring it back to the 44-yard line. They'll take over at the 44-yard line. Throws it short. Down the sideline. To the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Thompson has done an excellent job of leading the aerial attack in this one, racking up over 300 yards through the air. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
There you go.
It's good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. And our score, the Redskins 21, the Cowboys 14. Brought down at the 28-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They go with the toss. Johnson is there on the tackle. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind.
There's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding offense.
Repeat, 2nd down. So it's 2nd and long now after the penalty. Passes the ball. He's there for the catch. Breaks free. This is close. They'll bring out the chains. The referee signals to the sideline. They're that close. 3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Tosses it out. He's still going. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. Johnson makes the tackle. McFadden fields it at the 22. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. Feeds it to the back. Still pushing. Myers was there on the tackle. Myers is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. He fights forward to about the 36. B.J. Raji makes the tackle. Throws it out. He leads. It's caught.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
He throws left. He does a good job to hang on to the ball. He's got Stuckey with 7 catches now. On the ground with a tailback.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
McFadden on the give. He's hammered in the backfield. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
It'll go out at the 28. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They get 6 there. That brings up second down. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. They tackle him for a loss.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He needs to get rid of it. Freeman can't escape the pressure. Well, now they'll be faced with a 4th down situation.
In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting a tight end over there.
They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Feeds it to the back. You'd expect more from him and the offensive line as they've not mustered up many yards on the ground. The defense calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. Gives it off. The stop was made by Jackson. They got 4 yards there, and so it'll be 3rd down. Dumps it out right. Tackle is made by Kelly. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Makes his way to about the 25. Kelly was there to bring him down. They line up at the 25. And he'll just kneel it here. Second down, about 12 yards to go.
It's showtime, baby. Get ready. Blue got his line. Blue got his line. Watch the sideline. Watch the sideline. Let's go, man. Right. He's right. Come on, team. Hey, let's go. We got action, baby. Combo. Hey, switch it here. Switch it here. Come on. Lock him down, baby. Lock him down. Kodiak, baby. Kodiak. Hit him in the mouth. Hey, hey.
Again goes to one knee. That'll do it from FedEx Field. Game stats and highlights are next.